अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाजरीन, मैं हूं आपकी होस्ट शुमाइला और एक दफ़ा फिर आप सबको खुशामदीद कहती हूं हायर एजुकेशन कमीशन के टीवी चैनल में। नाजरीन, आप हमें इस टाइम लाइव देख पा रहे हैं ज़ाबिस्ट यूनिवर्सिटी इस्लामाबाद के टीवी स्टूडियो से। हमारा URL है ediotv.hec.gov.pk। इसके साथ साथ आज के सेशन को मज़ीद इंटरेक्टिव बनाने के लिए आप ट्विटर के ज़रिए अपनी क्वेरीज शामिल कर सकते हैं हमारे प्रोग्राम में। हमारे ट्विटर का अकाउंट है @ediotv_HEC। नाजरीन, आज का हमारा मौजू है अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ एंड चैलेंजेस इन द न्यू एज ऑफ फाइनेंस। इसी हवाले से हमने अपने स्टूडियो में बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट पर्सनैलिटी को दावत दी है। इनका इंट्रोडक्शन आपसे करवाती चलूँ। आज हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं डॉक्टर मोहम्मद नवीद साहब, जो कि एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर हैं ज़ाबिस्ट यूनिवर्सिटी इस्लामाबाद कैंपस में, और इसका जो इनका बैकग्राउंड है जो कैरियर का, वो भी मैं साथ साथ शेयर करती चलूँ आपसे। डॉक्टर नवीद साहब जो है वो फॉरेन PhD हैं इन कॉर्पोरेट फाइनेंस फ्रॉम द यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ वन ऑफ द लीडिंग यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ मलेशिया। ही इज़ डॉक्टरेट इन कॉर्पोरेट फाइनेंस। इसके साथ साथ डॉक्टर नवीद साहब सीनियर एग्जीक्यूटिव रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट के तौर पर भी काम करते रहे हैं हायर एजुकेशन कमीशन इस्लामाबाद में। और इसके साथ साथ डॉक्टर नवीद साहब नॉलेज इकॉनमी के लिए भी अपना इन्होंने कंट्रीब्यूशन दिया है रिसर्च एंड इनिशिएटिव के लिए। और इसके अलावा डॉक्टर नवीद को मुख्तलिफ वर्ल्ड रिनॉर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी और रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट इंस्टीट्यूशन की तरफ से इन्वाइट भी किया गया, जिसमें शामिल हैं यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ ऑक्सफोर्ड, यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ कैम्ब्रिज, लंदन स्कूल ऑफ इकनॉमिक्स, यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ मेलबर्न ऑस्ट्रेलिया, सिलिकॉन वैली और यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ स्टैनफोर्ड। तो इनको हम लोग खुश आमदीद कहते हैं। अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका प्रोग्राम में तशरीफ़ लाने का। सर, बात हो रही है अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ एंड चैलेंजेस इन द न्यू एज ऑफ फाइनेंस। बिफोर कमिंग टू दिस आई वांट टू आस्क यू कि क्या समझते हैं फाइनेंस की फील्ड कैसी है उन स्टूडेंट्स के लिए जो इस टाइम हमें देख रहे हैं?
Okay, the very first, thank you so much for inviting me on this, I would say, the knowledge session,
Yeah.
the knowledge economy, that is the way forward. And I would start complimenting the Higher Education Commission
जी
to having this collaboration with the Zabist and to exchange the knowledge transferring, that is very significant, that is the way forward that we have.
yeah
Briefly, if I just want to share with you why the knowledge economy is important, because the knowledge economy is the baseline that we have towards all the developments that are taking place. Like if we say the social development, the economic development, as well as the financial developments. So the baseline is basically the knowledge economy. Knowledge economy, the starting point is that how much belief that we have in the knowledge exchange, in the opportunities exchange.
जी
So looking into the reforms that the HEC has executed in Pakistan. So once again, this forum is another initiative towards a path break, towards the uplift of the knowledge and the research across the world. Now coming to the significance of research, coming to the significance of finance, that is one of the baseline, I would say, of all the developments that is taking place in the world. So finance is basically a science, I would say, that is a time-tested models. We have the understanding about the finance, like as an individual, what I can expect from the finance. I'm expecting that how good I should be with the information.
yeah
How as a individual, how I can have the optimum use of the information for optimum decision making in my life.
yeah
From the point of view of the institutes, like how we can develop the investment models that would create the value for the companies. And from the economist's point of view, I believe that the financial literacy is the baseline.
yeah
Like how good we are in the financial modeling, how good we are in the investment modeling.
जी
So the basic line is the finance. So from the perspective of the students, finance is the way forward. The finance that will give you the basic glimpse, the glimpse that you have, how good management that you can bring into your time, how good management that you can bring into your resource utilization, and the most important thing, how good you are in terms of your time management as well. So this is the way forward.
ओके, आई हैव अनदर क्वेश्चन सर। आप क्या समझते हैं, कुछ लोग कुछ स्टूडेंट्स का ये व्यू है कि फाइनेंस की फील्ड बहुत टफ है एज़ कम्पेयर टू अदर फील्ड्स, सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट इट?
I think I would say it's an opportunity.
Yeah.
If some area that remained untapped, जिसको आपने tap नहीं किया हुआ है, it would be opportunity for you. So if I'm living in a very comfort zone, so then definitely I have to consider myself that I am inviting more risk.
बिल्कुल
So finance, that is basically the reality.
yeah
So it's not that tough. So it's basically the understanding that you have, like about the stock exchange, about the bond markets, about the financial securities, about the fiscal policies of the of your country, about the developments they are taking place across the world. So I think it's an opportunity. So as the expert in finance, I believe one thing, that if we are ignorant in the financial perspectives of the life, so then we are ignorant about the life as well.
अच्छा, Dr. Naveed Saab, how do you see the new age of finance?
Okay, the new age of finance is basically how much we are open for the financial innovations. As institutes, as an economy, as a system, how much the facilitation that we are offering to our end users. Like as an investor, I should have a good understanding about the online payments. Like we say the e-commerce, and Pakistan is one of the economy. I think we as an individual, we don't have the patience. We are not going to have that amount of flexibility that we have to be like reliant on the financial innovations. Like the world across that have changed in terms of the financial system.
Exactly.
The financial system, हम लोग payments के point of view से देखें, we can see the PayPal is there, we can see the Bitcoin is there, we can see the digital transformation is there. But we believe in relationship-based banking. Whenever we have the relationship-based banking, whenever we have the relationship-based developments, that is short-run, because the relationship-based banking, relationship-based reforms, that takes a cost of your innovation. So we have to develop our understandings about the change, and the change is directly linked with our belief towards the financial knowledge economy. We should contribute as an individual, we should contribute as an institute, and I'm putting more responsibility on the shoulder of the government. Like the Higher Education Commission, although they have a major contribution in our business schools, especially I would say, like they have changed the mindset of the students, like how much we are going to improve the skill set of the students. When the students that we have, they're coming and they're graduating with the mindset of a job seeking, I think then we are standing alone and we are on the wrong side. Exactly. So we have to develop the mindset of the students. They should be the job creators. They should be the job providers. Exactly. So we need to have the financial incubation centers. We need to have the business incubation centers. We need to have the financial plex, investment plex in the universities. So looking into the Silicon Valley, how the Silicon Valley they have started. Silicon Valley is basically the initiative of a Stanford University. So Stanford University, now you can see across the world, they are adding 1/3 of the venture capital of the world. The reason is because the Stanford University, they have breaking the path of that hindrance. The hindrance was they have more interaction with the industry, they have more interaction with the telecom sector, with the engineering sector as well. So today they are living into the world of telecom corporate world. So once again, the mindset we have to change of the common man, of the students, and the initiative from the from the Higher Education Commission, from the SECP, through the corridors of the business schools. That would definitely break the path. That would be like the ice melting process that we have to start
and beneficial for everyone.
And beneficial for everyone.
Yeah. नाज़रीन, आपकी तरफ दोबारा आऊँगी. आपको बताती चलूँ, आज के हमारे प्रोग्राम का मौजू है अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ एंड चैलेंजेस इन द न्यू एज ऑफ फाइनेंस. आप प्रोग्राम में शामिल भी हो सकते हैं ट्विटर के ज़रिए. हमारा ट्विटर का अकाउंट है @edutv_. और आज के मौजू के हवाले से हमने दावत दी है डॉक्टर मोहम्मद नवीद साहब को, जो कि एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर हैं ज़ेबिस्ट यूनिवर्सिटी इस्लामाबाद कैंपस में. ही इज़ डॉक्टरेट इन फाइनेंस, यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी मलेशिया से. अच्छा डॉक्टर नवीद साहब, हमें ये बताइए कि व्हाट शुड बी द प्रॉमिसिंग एजेंडाज फॉर द फ्यूचर स्पेसिफिकली इन पाकिस्तान.
With the promising agenda, we have to be on the same page. We have to be on the same page, the policy making institutions, including SECP, including the State Bank of Pakistan, and from the education side, our neighboring universities especially, and the Higher Education Commission. We should be on the same page on one thing. That one thing is we have to improve the skill set of the students. So when we say the finance is a myth or it's a reality, for me it's a reality. It's basically your skills about the understanding of the information. So the few initiatives that I believe, without having more time, we have to go instantly. The first initiative is we have to start financial incubation centers in the universities. Like what is the incubation we have? It's basically the environment for the premature baby. We give that baby a controlled environment. So I believe our fresh graduates, our students, they are coming with a raw mind. They are coming with the ideas. So how we can transform their ideas into the reality. So they need to have some obstinate system. So if we have these financial incubation centers, if we have these financial plexes in the universities, so definitely it would add value towards the financial system. It would bring more financial innovations in our system, as well as we have to deal with the financial instruments.
Okay, how do you see the finance system of Pakistan especially?
Okay, the financial system of the Pakistan, as I said before, the financial system of Pakistan, recently the State Bank of Pakistan, they have declined the proposals of the Bitcoin in Pakistan. We are not going to offer these financial landscape to our economic users. It means we have to unleash the role of our financial system, especially the role of the CFOs, because our CFO is not living in the age of new finance. We believe in the networking of the people. We are not good believers of the networking of the financial systems. So we have to develop a good integration.
As you talked about already, that we should create a good relationship with other investors, other countries. Okay, here I'll talk about the summer student entrepreneur program. इसके बारे में थोड़ा सा हमारे students को बताइए, देखने वालों को, कि ये किस हद तक फायदेमंद है?
देखिए, information is money. So these symposiums, these workshops, these seminars, basically these are the forums to bring some new opportunities, to bring some new insights. That could be like having some benefits, that could be like the eye-opening for some newcomers. So information exchange that is very meaningful, that adding some value to the students, even to the communities, that is worth more. And finally, the message is, when we say what are the factors behind the success of the economies, the factors behind the success of the individuals, I believe the keys to the success is key. Keep educating yourself. So education is the way forward. If we believe in the education, then today's reader would be the today's leader. So if we want to be the financial leaders today, so definitely we have to invest our time in the innovations. We have to invest our time in the information exchange. So this is one of the seminal forum, I would say, that's bringing together the intellectual discourse across the different mindsets and providing a platform that have the huge volume of the followers. So the message is very clear. Information is the leading line towards the success in every aspect of the life.
And I think this type of seminars, it brings more awareness and more good, it brings something positive for the students as well, like entrepreneurship program or some other seminars like this. अच्छा नाज़रीन, आपकी तरफ दोबारा आऊँगी और आपको बताती चलूँ कि आज का सेशन आप लाइव देख पा रहे हैं ज़ैबिस्ट यूनिवर्सिटी इस्लामाबाद के टीवी स्टूडियो से. हमारा URL है edutv.hec.gov.pk. हमारा ट्विटर का अकाउंट है @edutv_hec. और आज हम जिस अहम मौजू पे बात कर रहे हैं वो है अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ एंड चैलेंजेस इन द न्यू एज ऑफ फाइनेंस. इसी हवाले से हमने अपने स्टूडियोज़ में एक अहम शख्सियत को दावत दी है. उनका नाम है डॉक्टर मोहम्मद नवीद, जो कि एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर हैं ज़ैबिस्ट यूनिवर्सिटी इस्लामाबाद में, और ही इज़ डॉक्टरेट PhD इन फाइनेंस फ्रॉम द यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी मलेशिया. अच्छा डॉक्टर साहब, बात तो हो रही है, सारी कंट्रीब्यूशन की भी हमने ओवरऑल बात कर ली, पाकिस्तान में क्या पर्सपेक्टिव है वो भी हमने देख लिया. HSC का क्या आप रोल देखते हैं इन द फील्ड ऑफ फाइनेंस? ओवरऑल हमें एक थोड़ा सा बता दीजिए.
देखिए, the HEC, I would say it's a second home for me. I've been the part of HEC for 6-7 years. I was looking into R&D. देखिए, the role HEC already putting a vital role, like in terms of your representation worldwide. So I think as a scholar, as a faculty, we can find the representation of the Pakistan nationally and internationally. That is adding a very loud impact. So role is there, and the few initiatives they are in process. But I would say the HEC would need to bring more strife, like our business schools especially, they are in isolation, like they are not well connected with the corporate sector. Our research is not action based. This is very important. Firstly we need to bring into focus what is the vision of the Pakistan as an economic vision, as an education vision. Then we have to develop a very strong syndicate, the syndicate between what is the action-based research that would add value towards the common sector, that would bring the value towards the industries of the Pakistan. So I think this is a way forward. Advanced countries, especially the advanced settings that we have in the world, they don't go for the PhD in the first instance. They go with the project. Firstly, we have a project in the telecom sector. We have the project in the financial sector. So then we need to have some graduates on this project. I think university industry collaborations, university industry interaction, from the research perspective, that would add more value. So I think HEC already playing a vital role, but we have to reinforce that significance into the mindsets of the faculty, into the mindsets of the academia, the knowledge partners of Pakistan. This is more important.
ठीक है, आपने कोलैबोरेशन की भी यहाँ पे बात करी. ठीक है, अच्छा, नॉलेज गैप जो है फाइनेंस की फील्ड में स्पेसिफिकली, इसमें इसको कैसे से रिकवर किया जाए, ये जो नॉलेज गैप है?
देखिए, नॉलेज गैप इज बेसिकली, आई बिलीव इट्स अ ट्रस्ट डेफिसिट. Once we believe that we can exchange what I have the expertise, like very brief about my specialization. I'm very good in dynamic financial modeling.
Okay.
Very recent age of the research in finance. Then we have how we can customize the models of the financial sectors, the investment sector of the Pakistan. Then we can bring some economic conditions, economic sensitivity, how they are going to have the influence on the company's financial returns, their performance. So this is the advantage of the finance that we have. So I believe that knowledge gap, we can fill this knowledge gap once we are going to remove that trust deficit. Our industry, our financial sectors, like they are not going to trust on our researchers. On the other side, from our side, we feel that the role of the ORIC would be more important. If the ORIC, the Office of Research Innovation, that is another, and commercialization, that is another initiative by the Higher Education Commission. If we can bring a very vibrant role of the ORIC can have a good connectivity between the industry, between the financial sector, and our researchers and academia. So definitely, we should be on the same page. And whenever we clap with the 5 fingers, it always make a very loud impact.
ओके, अच्छा, यहाँ पे मैं बात करूँगी कैरियर के हवाले से स्टूडेंट्स की. तो आप क्या समझते हैं किस तरह से जॉब सीख की जाए इन द फील्ड ऑफ फाइनेंस, और जॉब क्रिएटर के हवाले से भी थोड़ा सा आप बात कीजिए.
देखिए, the one thing is about the careers, career development in the finance. The finance, as I said before, is the fertile area. It's a fertile area from the financial sector, from the point of view of the service industry, or the non-financial sector, manufacturing sector. The standing is there. So we can see the career paths. As a fresh graduate in finance, I could start my career as a financial consultant. I could start my career as a financial analyst. I could start my career as an investment analyst. And moreover, even I can add my share in the public accountancy of the Pakistan. So then we can be the part of the audit team, and moving to the senior level of the strategic apex. Even we can start your careers as a CFO. You could be the financial controller. You could be the treasurer. Even freelancing के point of view से अगर मैं बात करूँ, internationally Pakistan has become the 3rd largest country of the world that's adding a major contribution after India in terms of the freelancing. So we have the opportunities. If I have the skills in the development of the financial models of the companies, so I can extend my skills, I can extend my competencies, and definitely it would be a good source of revenue for me. And depending on one career, I think it's more risk. So finance that gives you glimpse. We have to develop a portfolio. Once your skill set is enhanced, definitely you have more outreach. तो outreach आपकी skills के through develop होती है. Like a very basic game that we used to watch, that is the basketball. If we are looking into the rules of the basketball, they're very simple. This is a message for the youngsters as well. The first rule is you have to visualize yourself, where you want to place yourself in the future. Visualization is very important. So I say the visualization, but it could be the financial planning. If I am moving without any financial planning, it means then I'm inviting more risk. So the financial planning is a way forward. Visualize yourself. Then you have a very good understanding of your scorecard, how I have performed as an individual in the last year, what was the success stories, what was the
Yeah.
shortfalls, the gray areas that we have to make green.
Okay.
And the third most important thing, we have to increase our skill set. You're playing ground. If you're playing ground that is like more wide,
Yeah.
it means then we have more strengths. We have the more skills, we have the more competencies.
Opportunities.
So then we have the more opportunities
Yeah.
as well. If I have like a specialization only in a single line of specialization, so definitely I'm inviting more risk. So I have to expand my playbook. If my playbook is more expanded in terms of the skills, competencies, my understanding with the empirical verification, my understanding with the softwares, my understanding with the what is going on in the world, advancements of the financial innovations, then the
Yeah.
financial landscape, financial systems, so definitely it will give me the more opportunities that I can tap.
अच्छा डॉक्टर साहब, चूँकि आपने रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट में काफ़ी काम किया हुआ है, तो हमें थोड़ा सा बताइए कि रिसर्च के हवाले से क्या फ्यूचर प्लान्स किए जाएं फॉर द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ फाइनेंस.
Very actively, we have
Yeah.
to engage our researchers in the stock exchange of Pakistan
ओके.
at any level. That could be the Karachi Stock Exchange, then it could be the other stock exchanges of the Pakistan. So we need to find the recent issues, the recent challenges that we are facing in the bond market of Pakistan,
या.
the issues we are facing in the stock exchange of Pakistan, and how we can add our value to the governance system of Pakistan. Like merely just from the point of view of the governance, I think the financial democracy, this is one of the most debatable area in the world. But in
Okay.
case of Pakistan, up to now it has remained untapped, because we know the democracy, but we never thought about the financial democracy, because the institutions from the different economic segments of Pakistan, from the service industry, from the manufacturing, from the telecom as well. So basically, we need to have a good governance system, and financial democracy ultimately
Yeah.
it brings more financial efficacy. So to find out the new promising agenda for the research in finance, the starting point, it wouldn't be the student. The starting
Okay.
point, it would be the issues, the contemporary challenges that would come from the industry, that would come from the banking sector, that would come from the financial system, that would come from the insurance side, the mutual funds of the Pakistan, from the stock exchange. So they would like bring their issues on the surface, on the landscape of the academia, and having a bridging point of the ORIC. So ORIC would bring these issues as the promising agenda of research for the researchers, and our
Yeah.
business schools, they would invite their research as at graduate level, at the post graduation level. So in the long run, it would be some beneficial for the banking sector, for the insurance sector, for the
Okay.
stock exchange, for the bond markets of Pakistan. और जो शुरू में मैंने बात की कि पाथ ब्रेक करना है हमने, path break उस टाइम होगा once we are going to have action based research that can add some real value to the
ठीक है.
system, to the common man.
Okay, Dr. Naveed Saab, here we are talking about the research. So I have a question that if, for example, I am doing PhD, what should be the topic like I have to choose for my future research as well? Like that should be implemented.
Okay, when we starting research, having the topic in mind, I think we have compromised the scope of the research.
Yeah.
So never start your research having in your mind the topic. You should be very much clear about your area of research.
Okay.
The understanding is very important. Like if I say the corporate governance, so corporate governance is a very broad area.
Okay.
So once we say the topic, so topic is basically one of the claims that we have,
ठीक है.
one of like a parameter that we are taking from that area. So starting point would be the research area, like the corporate finance,
Okay.
then we have the strategic finance, like then we have the behavioral finance.
Okay.
Mainly these are the main pillars that we have. Then we have the financial reporting system of Pakistan. So
Exactly.
these are the areas. Like what should be the suitable area for the research? This is important. I think we should, at the very starting level, we need to develop a fact sheet. Like what is the body of knowledge that speaks about that area of research,
Okay.
from the developed economies, from the emerging economies, from the secondary emerging economies, from the
Yes, sir.
developing economies. We need to find in the last 2 years what are the recent trends that we have in that area of research.
ठीक है.
It will give you some idea that we are going to invite another research seeking
ठीक है
on the area that is a contemporary area, that is a new area of research.
ठीक है। अच्छा, यहाँ पे मैं एक छोटा सा आपसे मैसेज लेना चाहूँगी हमारे उन स्टूडेंट्स को जो इस टाइम हमें देख रहे हैं, फाइनेंस की फील्ड में जो आना चाहते हैं या कैरियर वाइज उनको आगे कोई प्रॉब्लम्स हो रही हैं, व्हाट डू यू से अबाउट दैट?
What you seek is seeking you. This is a message I have. Like
Yeah.
having your investment, you should have the knowledge of that area. If you are going to invest your time,
ओके
if you are going to invest your, like having some financial investments in that area of education, so you should have a very detailed understanding. Last year I was in USA. I've been invited by the Stanford University. So I was the part of one contest. The contest was basically we have to cross a bridge. Different obstacles that were placed there. And would you believe, the day one of that contest was one lady, she was out from that competition within just 5 seconds. The media was quite surprised. Okay, you are specialist in these games. How you can be out from this competition just within 5 seconds?
ओके
That lady, she was just quiet. She didn't reply to the media. Then we have the second day. The same lady, she outperformed that contest, the competition, and she was a winner of that competition. The second day, the media once again, media ने पूछा कि आज आपने आउट परफॉर्म किया है, कल within 5 seconds you were out from that competition.
ओके
Within a day, आपने अपनी कैपेसिटी कहाँ से बिल्ड की है? That lady, what she said, that day was a foggy day.
ओके
I couldn't see my direction. So today it's sunny day. I could see where I have to land. So this is basically the planning. So planning gives you your directions. So you should have a very clear planning. You should have a visualization of your career. Once you go with the planning, once you go with the visualization, then there are more chances then you can meet your targets.
एग्जैक्टली ठीक है। थैंक यू सो मच डॉक्टर नवीद साहब, आप प्रोग्राम में तशरीफ़ लाई। चूँकि प्रोग्राम का वक्त बहुत ज़्यादा कम है, वरना बातें बहुत सारी हैं और क्वेश्चन बहुत सारे हैं हमारे भी माइंड में और हमारी ऑडियंस के माइंड में भी। तो अभी आपसे चाहेंगे इजाज़त। अच्छा नाज़रीन, आपकी तरफ आती हूँ और आपको बताती चलूँ कि प्रोग्राम का वक्त ख़त्म होने जा रहा है और आप जो हमें देख पा रहे थे, हमारा URL है edutv.hec.gov.pk और इसके साथ साथ ट्विटर के अकाउंट के ज़रिए आप हमें क्यूरीज भी शामिल कर सकते हैं। हमारा जो प्रोग्राम है वो बाद में भी आप उसका फीडबैक दे सकते हैं और क्यूरीज आप पेश कर सकते हैं। HEC हमेशा से आपको सपोर्ट करेगा और आपको आंसर्स देगा। और ये मैं ट्विटर का अकाउंट भी आपसे दोबारा शेयर करती चलूँ @edutv_HEC। अभी हमें दीजिए इजाज़त, अल्लाह ने निगहबान।